What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing on this Sunday? Praise God. Listen, normally I do love after lockup, but it didn't pop up. We have Cox cable out here. It did not pop up on the demand. And for some reason, the reason I'm paying for the all black channel is because last season I was able to go there, and if I didn't see it on Cox, I can go there. Now they got it locked. Like they want me to pay for it. I am not going to be bullied into paying for this shit. But however, if it ain't popped up by Tuesday, I will be paying. So y'all, let's get into episode 4 and 5, season 1 of This Is Polly. I had to mix them together because, I missed them the previous week. So let's get into Trent, Cammy, and Nita. They all fools. They all fools, and like I said, they just be overly sinning. So now you got Nita. Nita done had that mute ass girl Lee, and she want to keep seeing Lee. So she trying to tell her throuple couple that this is what she want to do. She kind of want to bring her into the fold because she lick, and old girl don't lick. She said they got it going on in bedroom and everything, but she got a problem being little lick. She don't do it. And Cammy feel like, well, I'm giving you Trent's tongue. You can't take Trent's tongue. It's like, no, it's not the same as a woman's tongue. It's different. I'm hitting there rubbing on a little bald ass head instead of rubbing on a bunch of hair and some little breast between my thighs and all. So it's not the same for her. And like I said, she thought she was going to flip Cammy. Cammy don't want to be gay. She said, I'll do everything else, but I ain't going to do that. I'm not putting my tongue down there. That's why you got my husband. So Trenton and Cammy, they got an issue because they feel like, listen, once we opened our marriage up to a throuple, we knew there was no turning back. So if we just let you start willy-nilly bringing in your one jump-offs, then that's going to be a problem. We can't be doing that because then you're going to want to do the shit all the time. Plus, this ain't supposed to be on no emotional shit. The deal was get them, do them, get rid of them. That's it. You love them and you leave them. Love, and leave them. That's it. You don't be falling in love, catching no feelings. And I'm trying to figure out, the girl didn't say much unless she talking to Barry. She didn't say shit. So I'm trying to figure out what emotional connection do you have to Mute Lee? And the only thing I can think of, the only emotional connection you got is that her mute mouth tongue work. That's all. That's about it. And that's what you want. You want a woman's touch, and this girl is not giving it to you. However, you don't see Nita leave it. For Lee probably living in a halfway house, or living with her grandmama now, or living with some friends. She just don't look at me. She don't appear somebody who is actually paying rent for her own apartment. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be shady, but I'm just looking at the girl. It's like, you gonna leave all that for that? And then we find out that not only are they paying for her and her braids and all, they're also taking care of mama and grandma, who she also said had addiction problems. What I don't like and what I don't appreciate, can get Nita in the braids. I'm sorry, I can get Nita in the braids. But Cammy in the braids, I cannot do. I don't know why she did it. I don't know who talked her into doing it. You need to stop letting Nita do your damn eyebrows. I can tell you guys got the same eyebrows. So like I said, every time I look at Nita and them damn black ass eyebrows, I just get, I don't see how they can stand and look at her for as long as they look at her with them damn black eyebrows around her face. It is so tacky. I don't understand how they do it. So Nita go have lunch with one of their kids, the youngest daughter, who's also into Polly. And like the daughter said, put yourself in my mama's shoes. How would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot and she went out with her jump off and all of a sudden she talking about she got emotions and she want to bring them in more than once a month, twice, 3 times a week? Like, that's going to be a problem. So for some reason, all of a sudden, Nita got it in her head that what she doing is wrong and she gotta go apologize. But I think what she thought is, bitch, ain't nobody gonna give you a better life than what they giving you right now. And they taking care of you, grandma, and your mama. Girl, you ain't going nowhere. I told you they wasn't going nowhere. And I told you guys that Cammy and Trent, they thick as thieves. Regardless of whether their marriage is open or not, they always gonna have each other's back. And Nita, you could just be gone. So keep tripping with them. They don't give a shit about, they can replace you. Because like I said, you just a toy. That's all that girl is to them as a damn toy. So now she's ready to apologize. and she getting things all planned for Cammy, putting this little weird ass swing up in the bedroom and all, cause she figured out ain't no place like home. Ain't nobody gonna do me like they do me. Ain't nobody gonna take care of me like they take care of me. Now, the fact that I think it was Cammy who said that they communicate well through relations. Well, that's the problem, because what I see is all you guys doing is lusting at each other. It's just a fun little game for them, because like I said, they overly sinning and shit. So it's just a fun little game for them, and all they're doing is lust. Because at the end of the day, in real relationships, intimacy just can't be your only form of good communication. Because at some point, when you're in a long relationship, that shit's gonna go away and you're gonna have something on a deeper level. And those of you who've been with your mates for over 10 years, you guys know what I'm talking about. At some point, it's not even about that part. It's just about having somebody to be there, be your back, have your back, you had a back, I'm gonna take care of you when you sick, because that's what it's so going now to it's the next day. They feeling good. They feeling like they back on track again. However, Cammy said in order for her to get to that next step, said she gonna have to be the one in control. And of course, Nita, it's like, well, you not gonna be. It's like, are you gonna let her? If she want to get down there and find Lolly Pick a Pop, Lily Lick a Pop, you gonna let her do it. And you gonna let her do it the way she want to do it and how she want to do it. You gonna let her do it. So now here come the drama. They're looking for wedding dresses. So, because it's just supposed to be a commitment ceremony. I understand they said for life and everything, but no one got on their knees and said, will you marry me? We want to have a little fake wedding. Regardless of whatever it is, commitment, fake, all of it was going to be fake anyway, unless they two ass got a divorce. But now Cammy got her hair up her ass. She said she don't want to get anything from a wedding shop. But Nita, she looking at it as, listen, you've been married before. This is my first. I want to have a wedding. I want the whole wedding experience. I want to go to the wedding store. I want to get in wedding dress. I don't want to shop off of Amazon. And I think what Cammy should have did was, listen, you go ahead and get your wedding dress and I'm just shop off of Amazon. But the big issue that Cammy is having is, wedding. All she hears is wedding. It's like, bitch, all of it is going to be fake. So why are you going back and forth with this girl during this moment of the fact that she want a wedding? Ain't nobody going to come to it anyway but the people that came to your damn pool party. That's it. So give her that. Let her go get a little dress. So I don't see why there was like a little back and forth. Now this is when the issue come in. Because Trent was out of town. That's where they was able to do their rump in the hay. So now Trent is back. And they at the table trying to have this conversation. Nita, she come in with a beautiful bouquet she made. Beautiful bouquet. And they sitting there, thick as thieves, looking at her like, what you think you're doing? And she's talking to them about, I want to have a wedding. And Trent just says the stupidest shit. He just said the stupidest shit. She want a wedding, y'all. It's just going to be a little fake wedding. But this is where I draw the line. She figured she want them to take care of her for life. She figured she got 40 years left. Their asses got 20 years left. She want to be in the will. She won't part of his 401k. It's like, no, hell no, bride. You ain't getting none of that. What you want to do? Get married so you can get rid of Trent so you can have Cammy and the money in the house all to yourself? Hell no. Oh, what world did she think that was even okay to think that you could be that much in their marriage where he gonna share that with you? And Cammy feel like, damn, Nita, how much do you want? When you moved in here, what woman comes over and just take over kitchen? Most women ain't gonna let you just be in the kitchen. They'll let you go in the kitchen. I even let you have my kids. I told you can share the kids. I gave you my husband. I let you share my husband. I pay for your shit. I pay for everything. Even those ridiculous eyebrows. How much more? I'll leave you $5,000, maybe $10,000, but that's about it you're gonna get out of the wheel. Like if they together and they stay together, then she should get something. But you ain't gonna get the 401k. Like I said, I'll leave you $5,000. I may leave you $10,000. Bitch, I'll leave you Cammy. Because you can have her. She could be a part of the wheel. but you're not going to get nothing past that. So for both of them being upset, like she can't expect that. And they shouldn't be so pissed that she won't a fake wedding because it's going to be fake regardless. They cannot really be married. So again, I don't understand what the big issue is. I don't understand why it was that much for her to take her ass upstairs and come back and, to leave because she didn't get her way. But they taking care of your mama and your grandma. You not great. You better be grateful now because, like I said, the wedding gonna be fake any damn way. Think she using again. Let's flip the page to fake Bree and fake Marley. Their whole storyline is fake to me. Listen, they're influencers. They know how this works. I don't think neither one of them is a lesbian. Bree may be a lesbian, but I don't see Marley as one. Like I just feel like their whole storyline is fake. You got Bree and Marley getting in a little tiff because this heifer won't get rid of her husband. The husband that we don't see. We ain't even seen a picture of the husband. The husband don't call. So I don't understand why you won't divorce him. So what she do, Bree, she move. She pack up all her shit, get up, and she move into the pool house. I just say for shits and giggles, it is real. Absolutely. I done paid my rent, paid the mortgage, whatever you're doing, paid half of the gas and electric, bought my damn groceries. Damn right I'm not leaving, but I'm just going to roll around the corner and go to that damn pool house. So once Marley figured out this girl done went to the pool house, she called Dree. Is it Dree? She called her. That girl funny looking. I just don't see the attraction. But from what I can see, like I said, I think it's all fake. You never really see them kiss on each other. They be hugging and did it, but they never. I just think they fake it because we watch. Who was that? Nita and Cammy. When they kiss, they kiss. These girls, they don't know bullshit. Am I all by myself with that? I feel like they faking the phone. So Marley go on a date with Dree. Bree go on a date with Keith. And both dates are telling them, giving them advice. Basically, you need to get rid of the husband. Like the problem is you, Marley. You got the husband. Get rid of the husband. But if you've been with him for 3 years, Bree, stop tripping. You weren't tripping 3 years ago, so why trip now? Why is it an issue now? Marley, she give a little party with 5 of her, what do they call that, potential G's. They better call an exterminator. They look like they got a bunch of hood rats that entered their Airbnb because that's what it looked like to me, y'all. That is an Airbnb. I highly doubt they're renting or they're buying. I feel like it is definitely an Airbnb. That house is way too clean to be anything else. Bree coming there trying to talk shit. Calling their party lame, calling they little hoes lame too. And then she tried to take off with Keith. And did you see Marley? Marley's big ass blocked the shit of that. Said, you are not pulling Keith from around Marley's big ass. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. She didn't even have to try that hard to get your hand off that girl. Like I said, it's stupid. And the more I watch them, it's just fake. It's just stupid. Let her go back to her husband if she don't want to divorce him. That's how I see the shit. But I just don't believe in their storyline. It ain't nothing but big ass storyline. What it is, y'all. I'll see y'all with something else later on. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. God bless you. Bye.